All right, y'all. Welcome to the long-awaited apartment tour. So come on in. So right when you walk in, the first thing you're gonna see is the shoe collection. Honestly, this is probably 75% of my shoes, but it just made the most sense to have them right by the door, double stacked it up. And then obviously we have the full length mirror. So this is where I do like all of my cringy fit checks for Instagram and TikTok, but also it's just nice to have when you're putting an outfit together right before you go out the door, you know you're looking sexy. And then the first of 3 closets, which is so damn clutch. So this is a linens closet, and honestly, it's my junk drawer. I just put a bunch of random shit in here, like we got a vacuum, some comforters, and then even extra fragrances and stuff that have been sent. So it's just a good space to have. You honestly can't have too much storage space. And then a sleeper, well, if you live in New York City, you know how big a deal it is to have a washer and dryer. If you live anywhere else, you're like, cool dude, you have a washer and dryer. It's a big deal, let me tell you. And to have a full-size washer and dryer has been so damn clutch. And they're also like silent as hell. So even if you're like right up against it, honestly, you can't hear it. And it's been really nice to have. Like I just personally could not operate not having a washer and dryer. So that was a must for me when I was apartment hunting. And then we have the bathroom. So honestly, not much to say. I mean, it's a bathroom, but one thing I do really like is the tiles on the wall. I think that's cool. And something different as well is the medicine cabinet. Like it has mirrors on the inside as well. So when you open it up, you can still see yourself and, you know, wash your face, brush your teeth, all of that good stuff. So, I mean, it's solid. Like, as far as bathroom goes, it's a bathroom. I recently just added this piece of art. My dream watch is a Cartier Santos, and working up to it, but I ordered this from CVS and it was all crinkled. So I put it up for now, but they're resending a new one. Super annoying, I know. But honestly, adding art was such a hard part of like decorating this apartment. So we're getting there. But now let's head into the bedroom, which is a way more exciting bit than like this front area, to be honest. Welcome to the bedroom. Yes, I'm 29 years old and do not own a headboard. I'm just gonna come out and address it. But I did configure the bedroom to like use the wall as a pseudo backboard, and I think it looks great. And then went with this nice Sunday Citizen comforter. The older I get, the weirder, like the more I appreciate nice like bedding and furniture and stuff like that. So this is really, really nice. Highly recommend it. It's so comfortable and soft. Like it's worth every penny. And since I've gotten a girlfriend, I've realized that 4 pillows is not nearly enough. So I'm working on getting throws as well. So we're getting there. And then what's really nice is the view and lighting, obviously, that you have here in the bedroom. So I'll show some B-roll clips because like the lighting's a little weird right now, but out here you have Statue of Liberty. Say hello to her. And then on this other side is Fide and the Brooklyn Bridge. So at night, like the views are just 10 out of 10 and it's such a vibe. I really love it. A nice thing about having aesthetic luggage is actually being able to put it on display, which is clutch because I would not have anywhere else to honestly store this. So just being able to keep it on display and have it be like decor almost, I think is actually really, really nice. And then like I was saying, I do fashion content. So I have this rack right here that I just keep some of like the stuff I'm working on currently with brands or just honestly like miscellaneous. I think a lot of people, you all can relate to this, is you have probably like a couch or a little, not a couch, but like a chair in your room and you just put all of your dirty clothes on it. So that's essentially what this is. And it looks a little bit more organized, which I think is good. And then here I have more clothing and my fragrance collection. Now all you fragrance snobs are gonna yell at me because you're not supposed to have it in the sunlight. And the sun only hits it at a certain point in each day. Like you can tell right now it's kind of hitting it. So I try to lower the blinds, but I wanna keep it on display because I think it looks cool, so sue me. And since I have so much damn clothes, this was a huge selling point for me. I love the fact that I can store my knits and kind of have them on display like this. It all just makes it easier when I need to go grab something, it's right there. The hat collection's on display, and overall it's just aesthetically pleasing, and your boy's got some crazy OCD, so it really scratches that itch for me. And then pretty much just stuffed it to the brim with all my jackets and hoodies, and then like any other normal person, I just have a bunch of random shit in here. My snowboard, a donation pile, random bag, a pillow, like who knows. And time for closet number 3, and yes, sadly, I do have more clothes, but this is pretty much just all of my t-shirts. At this point, you're probably like, what's wrong with this guy? But you know, it is what it is. I have my gym stuff down here, and then on this side, I have all of my puffers, top coats, and just like nicer jackets, honestly, and winter wear. And then like a serial killer, I don't know why. Maybe some of you relate, like I save my boxes, you know what I mean? So that's that. And then in case Joe has an accident in the apartment, we have the pet cleaner. And like I was saying, having decor was like a huge struggle and still like adding some pieces in, but these are really cool and just personal pictures that I took myself while I was in Greece. So I really like them. Every time I look at them, it just makes your boy feel good. So then we have the kitchen area, and honestly, this was again, like probably lower on my list of important things, but who doesn't love a good kitchen? I've been trying to eat at home a lot more, even though New York City food is so dank, that shit is expensive. One thing I do really like about this is the waterfall countertop. I don't know, it just adds like a nice little touch to it. And then the stainless steel appliances are great. And again, like all of the appliances are deadly quiet. It's actually almost sus. Like you can't even hear the microwave going, so a lot of times I forget it's on. But definitely a ton of counter space in here, and it makes it really easy to cook and enjoyable, honestly, to eat at home. So that's a kitchen for you. I've also started to kind of nerd out on kitchen gadgets, and I really love these simple human products. I don't know why, but I really love a good aesthetic. I'm sure you can tell, yeah. I'm pretentious. And then we have 3 chairs here. I learned also on TikTok that you're supposed to do things in odd numbers. So you could definitely fit 4 bar stools, but 3, I guess, is what you're supposed to do. So there you go. Then we have the office area, which this is actually probably my pride and joy. Like, again, I am a total nerd at heart, and this is my dream desk setup. So I love working here. It's just super enjoyable. And one really nice thing too that I never thought I'd have is just being able to work at a desk and look up, and it's literally looks like a screensaver. So on the left, you have the Empire State Building, and then to the right is the Williamsburg Bridge. So it is truly just so beautiful and extremely motivating. I really just enjoy working here at all times. And by the way, if anything catches your eye in this video, just comment below like what the item is, and I'll comment back for you guys. So I got you. All right, and then I have my bar cart here. I just thought this is like a good coming of age thing, you know, like who doesn't have a bar cart in their 20s? So it's nice to have. And then I have this Bartesian. It's kind of like an espresso pods, but for cocktails. I don't know if it's worth it, honestly. Like some of the drinks are kind of hit or miss. They can be super tart, but it's a good party trick nonetheless. And honestly, the best part of the entire apartment, the living room, more so because you have these huge windows that show off the view. So it's one of those things where every time you see it, you just simply will not get sick of it. But I think I did, you know, just pat myself on the back. I think I did a good job decorating this place. So for the furniture, I went with both of these pieces are from Casterly. I looked high and low at like couches and coffee tables. Honestly, every other bitch on TikTok has the same freaking coffee table. So I pride myself on trying something at least a little bit different, but I'm really happy with how it all came together. I wanted kind of like a more modern aesthetic, but not too bachelor patty and douchey. Like I already got that going for me. So, you know, try to cut down on that. But overall, I really like how it came together. And then on this side, you have the nook itself, which is really just like, I drink my morning coffee here for like 10 or 15 minutes, and then my girlfriend gets mad at me for not sitting next to her on the couch. So that's about the amount of use that this space gets, but it does fill out this area really nicely. And I do like this color of green, and I think it ties in with the rug as well. And then one thing you can't see right now is I went with Philips Hue lighting for like all of my lamps and stuff like that, which definitely recommend. It's pricey, but it's nice just because then you can really set the vibe and mood. And I'll add in some B-roll so you guys can see what that looks like at night. And then what sold me the most on this apartment, right when we walked in and looked at the view, it was like, all right, I need it. All right, guys, and there is the long overdue apartment tour video. I hope you enjoyed it. Honestly, never thought I'd see myself living in a place like this. I still really don't believe it, to be honest, but it's been nothing short of amazing, and I've been enjoying every single second of it. And if you guys want to see more content like this, you know what to do. Peace.